Welcome back to Crypto Smackdown, where I give you everything crypto, blockchain, and our favourite topic for the moment, Dent. Okay, so everyone must be losing their hair right now, be thinking, what the hell is going on? How is this possible? I was making so much money and now it's gone. Well, if you think about it, I don't know about you, but I've been waiting for 3 years and I've seen ups and downs in the market, and you start to understand their flows and it stops you having to react, because you actually understand the charts and you understand what the charts are trying to do, the ebbs and the flows in the market. You understand that when action is overbought or oversold, it means that you're going to have a change in direction, and it's only short term. I mean, we're on the 4 hour at the moment. So what have I noticed? So for my last video, I said it would probably go down to about 13, which this is a bit lower than 13. So if I pull that up to 13, okay. So what happened? Okay, as you can see, we had a couple wicks down out of here, but look, perfectly on the around the 1300 is literally where we broke out. We actually went up, we hit the top of this resistance. So this trend line that we've had for the past 3 months or so, going back to, I think it's around 9th of February or March, something like that. 21st of March. Actually, let's just do it from here. 22nd of March. So this trend line that has been going since 22nd of March was supporting us all the way up. Yeah, so you can see it supported us and then it actually broke away from it and kind of went parabolic for a while. So what happened? It hit its parabolic peak and then it started to use the inside of this descending trend line to be resisted against this trend line. So what happened after that? Came down using this descending trend line, and then it hit a support level, which is in kind of in confluence with this range here. And then, as I said, at 13, as you can see, it spiked through, but then it came back up, broke out, and then when it tried to push up above to rejoin this ascending trend line, it was rejected. Once it was rejected, that's when we started to see a retracement. So instead of pushing up as I expected, once again, it broke down because it was amazingly overbought anyway. So we needed to cool down. So what I would like to discuss now is the stochastic. And as you can see, this is on the 4 hour chart. So what you can see now is stochastic RSI. So it was, as you can see, in the 80s, it went up to 80, which says it's overbought. And then you saw that it started to turn. Once it turned, then you can see that it's now come into the way oversold territory. So the expectation is we are expecting a move up, and that is in confluence with the daily as well. So as we know, we've been battered for the last week. So even on the daily, as you can see, stochastic RSI is so low that there's only one way, and this is a daily. So you can expect some pretty big action off of this. Now, my expectation is that we pass our high of 2 cents 2. So on the 4 hour, as you can see, this pushes up to around 6 cents. That's the top of the fib though. So my expectation is that after this massive dump, that we've had, this will push us up to around 3 cents, which is around the 3 cents is around the 1.618 level. And then once we get to there, we might consolidate again before pushing up. But I don't think it's going to be a long consolidation, not like what we've just had. I think it will push up to potentially 5 or 6 cents pretty quickly. So that's pretty much my analysis on the charts. In terms of technical analysis on CoinGecko, on the 15-minute, it's a sell, hour, sell, 4 hour, still a sell, day, still a sell, week is a buy, month is a buy. So that is still kind of in confluence with what I said on the chart on the daily. The stochastic does take time to turn around and come back up. So, we could literally be talking another 3 or 4 days before we actually get the turnaround and the push up. But when we do, I think it's going to be pretty mahoosive. And I mean, I'm not a financial advisor. This ain't financial advice, but I see what I see. And what I see from a technical perspective is that stochastic is so oversold, it's not even funny. And I think that at the end of this, if you follow this stochastic on the daily and watch it, you will actually understand how this is working for you and not against you. And it will turn around and come back because it's completely oversold. So you can be expecting some buyers in to push this back up. And to be fair, we've had pretty nice consolidation anyway. As you can see, this was the line of consolidation, and as you can see, it's been completely supported by the 0.618. So I would say hang tight, don't lose your head. Remember that you're not necessarily playing the long game, but you do have to have patience in this, and you can't expect everything to just work immediately as you expect it. The market likes to mess with your head. We already know this, and it's not an easy place to be. Just as long as you're sensible, you're not using your life savings or money that you actually need, and you dollar cost averaging. I mean, this would have been the perfect opportunity, even if you bought up here and you were dollar cost averaging all the way down, in smaller portions. When it does turn, you get all of the gains that you've been dollar cost averaging into as it's been going down. So that is definitely a workable strategy. Another strategy is to have got out around the top, wait until it drops, and then buy in again. And then you would have definitely profited effectively. If you got out at the top and you're buying at the bottom, you're buying for a less price. So, you could effectively have either more coins, or, you could put the profit aside from the difference between the top and the bottom and then just reinvest. So, there's lots of methods to doing this, but as I said, stochastic is low and we're definitely going up. But it might take another 4 days. It might happen over the weekend, or it might happen next week. I don't want to put a definite time span on, but just be sure that within the next week this will be going up, and that's confirmed via the stochastic on the daily. Okay, hope you enjoyed today's session. Catch up soon. Take care. We'll speak again.